Alright, and welcome to the stream, everybody. It's our Wednesday stream. Here we go. We a few times we did the monthly event at the Emily Moranian Grand Prix. So now today we're going to do two races in F1 today. So that's right now. So here we go. That's right now. Here we are. Alright, so today we're going to do some more breaking point to do. As we already finished chapter 50 and become the end of chapter 15 at the end of the post race. At the Singapore Grand Prix, Marine Base Circuit for the Singapore Grand Prix. Alright, we're going to move on to our next chapter.
Come on, I just want to chat, Cal.
Why? Because he told you to?
Stop making this about him, just talk to me.
We raced in a lot of the same races growing up, and one of us would always have a better race than the other. So in the car on the way home, one of us would be happy and the other would be completely miserable. There was no middle ground. It was like it was impossible for us both to be happy at the same time. And it's kind of been the same ever since.
Look, it's my job to talk to the drivers, Callie.
Yeah, and who gave you that job?
Why are you being like this? It's not even me you're angry with.
Maybe it is.
Oh, really? This again? We were kids, Callie.
You left me behind.
Come on, what was I supposed to say? Oh, thanks, Dad, for continuing to invest in my career, but I'm afraid I'm going to have to decline, just in case I hurt poor Callie's feelings.
Of course not.
And what?
It didn't have to be a choice, Dev. He had the money to fund both of our careers. I wanted you to fight for me. He never listened to me. He always listened to you.
Well, we were young.
Yeah, but we're adults now.
Yeah. Well, if it's any consolation, I'm not much competition anymore.
You never were.
I'm sorry, Callie. For everything. You were always faster than me. There, I said it.
Nice try.
I mean it.
And did you mean it?
Of course not! Faster than me? No. She was never faster than me. She'd love that. Nah. But if there's one thing my old man taught me, it's that sometimes people need to hear what they need to hear. You know?
Alright, it's going to be 1 month later at the Sorapao Grand Prix, and it's not the Zuni Grand Prix, it is for the Sorapao Grand Prix, just 1 month later.
Hey, Mom.
Cal, I'm reading more and more about these funding issues.
Only an issue if we don't get fifth, apparently. What do you make of it all?
Well, he won't really do it, surely. I mean, it's only been 2 seasons, for goodness sake. And Constable certainly isn't the worst team on the grid.
You have a real way with words, Mum.
What's your father have to say for himself?
I have no idea.
You've still not spoken to him?
I'm sure you can relate.
Yes, but I mean, I don't have to work with the man. Look, you don't have to like him, you only have to talk to him.
You sound like Devon.
Maybe Devon has a point.
Yeah, okay. Thanks, Mum. I'm going now.
Lots of love. Bye.
Alright, let's go to the race.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Why are you doing this? I saw him in the paddock. This would have been Sao Paulo. And I finally spoke to him. I just wanted to know why.
Something's come up. I'll call you back. Callie, so I'm allowed to talk to you now.
Why are you doing this?
Doing what?
Why are you being so hard line about this?
For this to be a worthwhile investment, Connosport Racing must be successful. It's just business.
It's not, though, is it?
Excuse me.
Well, why am I in the team if it's just business? Why was Dad? You can't keep involving your family in this and then hiding behind it's just business.
This is one of the
the race. So here at all the draw copiers, Paul G for the Solar Power Grand. It is the Solar Power Grand Prix. Let's see what it does right now. So here we go for the mid race.
Safety car's in this lap. Repeat, the safety car is in this lap. That means it's our chance to shine. Come on, you can do this. Let's go.
No pressure then.
So we're going to get safety car top line finish. Alright, so safety car going to be in this lap. And wait for the green flag. And there's a green flag. We are racing again.
Green flag.
And here we go. Nice power move to the inside. And we get the job done up into P11. And here comes Carlos Sainz. Puts to the outside. And making a late into turn 4.
Battery charge is high. Let's use that overtake button a bit more.
And here we come now on Joe Guan Yu for 10th place. So, okay, let's do this right now. And get around it. Joe Guan Yu and Lord Side to the inside, and we get 2 cars at once. We get the job done, and up into P. Now we're up into the points, into P9. And here we come now on our teammate, Aiden Jackson. And there's a little bit of contact with Aiden Jackson. There's no contact, no warnings, we got away with it, and we got around our teammate, and we got around Aiden Jackson and up into P8. And here we come now on George Russell, the last year's Solar Grand Prix winner. And into turn 1 you go. Not close enough on George Russell. We don't get the arrest until thanks to the safety car. And here comes the flashback as just how it really looks like. Alright, flashback number 1 for the first time. And always got the job done on George Russell. And a little bit squeeze there with George Russell, and we got the job.
Nice move.
But it's, no collision got away with it, and we got the job done, but we still get the job done, and we're up into P7. And here come now on Oscar Piastri. And a little bit of push into the back of Valtteri Bottas, and we got around Oscar Piastri and up into P6. And now on the inside on Valtteri Bottas. And we got him, and we're up into P5. And here we come now on Sergio Perez for 4th place. So here we go. And here we go. Hold on a second. There we go, and DRS is now enabled. Alright, and DRS online, and we go purple in the finals, and we send faxes through the final sector. And we go off for the turn, and we get a first warning for collisions with Sergio Perez. And we have to use DRS. DRS is going to open, but we're out of DRS range up here, Gasly, and there's a first warning, and we got a second warning, warning number 2. For corner cutting in. But here we come now on Pierre Gasly. And we go around Pierre Gasly, Nick de Vries, and the 2-time champ Fernando Alonso. If we get around Gasly, get bonus. So here we go on Pierre Gasly, and going into the inside, and we get the job done, and we're onto the podium. We're up into P3. And here we go, DRS open on Nick de Vries. And then to the outside, on Nick de Vries, and we got him, and now we're up into P2. Alright, we're under 5 laps to the end now. 4 laps remaining of the Sorapao Grand Prix. DRS 7 on Fernando Alonso. And we go purple and we go fastest in the opening sector than anyone. And we got around Fernando, we get the job done, and we're into the lead, into P1, ahead of the 2-time champ Fernando Alonso. But he hasn't won the race. So we got a good time so far.
And that's just 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Alright, 5 laps of fuel left now. We'll see what happens here. And we put Fernando out of DRS range. And purple, and we go fastest in the middle sector than anyone. Because our Xbox One does not have to switch because. So we're going to go, so it'll be a second time to live stream on YouTube as we cross the summit line with 3 laps to the end of the Sorapao Grand Prix. And we set the fastest lap of the Grand Prix with a 1:15.636 with 3 laps to the end of the first time at the Sorapao Grand Prix. And 1.8 the gap to Fernando Alonso behind P2. And now Gasly's got DRS on Nick de Vries. I was not going to say is that because he chose to go to AlphaTauri. There's not much more to tell because he's already gone to the NTT IndyCar Series. I then remind you tomorrow we'll start Breaking Point again. Yeah, we'll do Breaking Point again, and then we'll get into on the Thursday stream. I want us to do some F2 as we go. Fastest again in the middle sector than anyone. Because I don't care, because I have to do some F. Because I want to do some F2 later. Because I'll do some F2 tomorrow. Up to the final turn 18, cross this obvious line with 2 laps to go of the Sorapao Grand Prix. Because we have to get more extra bonuses. So we're 2 laps to go off the Sorapao Grand Prix. Next time by will be the final lap. So as right now, there goes Sergio Perez. He's now onto the podium ahead of Nick de Vries. So now Perez has now got the job done up into P3. Gasly is already in P5. He's now behind Nick de Vries. Let's see those right now, and here we go up into towards turns. There you go.
Right, we've got enough fuel for 3 more laps.
And 3 laps of fuel left now. As we go to the final turn across the summit line and start the final lap of the race.
The final lap of the race. Final lap.
So we start the final lap of the race.
Our teammate by
I think it's Gasly.
4 seconds.
And Gasly already got the job done. Now Peter Gasly's up into P4. And now Nick de Vries down into P5. So let's see what it does right now. Into turn number 4 we go. And here we go as we head to the legs down into turn 5. And moving away. And with a little slide there, but we saved it and we stay on course. See what that's right now. Yeah, we'll do 2 races in the Zara's career. Not until we won't do it until Monday. We're going to do it Monday, so not Saturday, because Saturday and Sunday is a day off too. But it's sent from the originally, but we're not going to put it on street. We're not going to put it on White Street. Final turn, we go to see the checker flag across the finish line to win the Solar Power Grand Prix. Unbelievable. And the fastest lap, unbelievable. Here is David Croft.
What a fantastic race that was. Absolutely loved it. But Natalie, do you think we see Connor Sport next season? Rumours say maybe not.
I hope so. I feel like they deserve it. They've been box office for me. They've taken chances.
Thanks, Sergio.
And ultimately, it's great for us and for the fans.
Absolutely. Couldn't agree more, but there's not much of the season left. And they'll be hoping they can carry this form into the final stages. Time will tell. Here comes your top 3 making their way down to the podium for what can only be described as a fantastic day for Formula One.
Oh, nice, because that's probably is mine. Oh, champagne time, here we go. Oh, you're sprinting, Sergio. Here, take this. Also in your bag. 8 bottles of champagne. All right, let's go talk to Natalie Pekin.
Wow, Callie, a really strong performance out there today. Just tell me though, how big a role did the safety car play?
I just think it's never about the safety car, not really. Every race has its opportunities, whatever form they take. It always comes back to the driver and whether they can make the most of a situation.
Callie, your first F1 season is nearing an end. It must feel like a long road, but clearly you've put a lot into it. And is there anyone else that's been particularly influential this season?
I say Aiden.
Actually, I've been working pretty hard just to get one over on my teammate. We've had our differences, but I think Aiden has kept me sharp, kept me hungry, and we may not be the best of friends, but I think we've really pushed each other this season, and that's made all the difference.
And tell me, I'm not sure I could do it, but how has it been working so very closely with your family?
It's actually been all right. We don't always get on, but we know each other really well, and we all know when to keep our distance. Or maybe we've learned when to keep our distance over the course of the season. Family's always complex, but yeah, it's been okay.
There are rumours circulating that Connor Sport may not be around next season. Can you comment?
That sounds like a question for our investors. I'm sure we'd all appreciate a public statement on the matter.
Appreciate it, thank you.
Thank you, Natalie Pekin. And then one week later, we're going to Yasmer Circuit for the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. It is the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix here at Yasmer Circuit. This is our the final race in Formula One.
Okay, so we are running two quite different setups out there today. And you don't need me to tell you how it... You don't need me to tell you how... Davidoff, that's enough.
Please, that's not... Let's listen... Let's listen to what Casper Ackerman has to say.
Whispering in people's ears. I'm asking you to leave the meeting.
You can't be serious.
This is not your team. And after today, it might not even exist.
No,
So get out and let those of us who actually care about the result do our jobs.
Yeah, do as Casper says.
You can threaten me after the race.
Oh, really?
So be it. Coming, Devon?
Yeah, I'm thinking I might actually stay. Yeah, I'm gonna stay.
Well, that's up to you.
Okay, listen. You all know what's at stake. If we race as individuals today, the team dies. The only way we can survive this, the only way that any of us are coming back next season, is together. We all understand this?
Yeah, we got
No. Aiden, Callie, look at me. You look at me. You understand this, yes?
Yes.
If you put yourself ahead of the team today, there's no more team.
We can't help. We need to help the team. That's what we need to do.
Callie, we got this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, I'm sorry if I was ever...
Wow.
What?
Are you apologizing?
Yeah.
I will forgive you on one condition.
What's that?
You get your share of the points.
All right. Deal.
Chin up.
Yeah, thank you. There you go.
Hey, did you find him?
Too hard, to be honest. Does Davidoff ever sulk?
Hard to imagine. Listen, I hope I haven't caused you problems. I snapped it. It was unprofessional.
Not at all, Casper. It was a delight to watch.
You think it'll affect his decision?
I've given up speculating, Cass. At this stage, nothing would surprise me.
Yeah, well, we better get that result then.
I guess we better add. Good luck today, Casper. Whatever happens, I'm so grateful for all you've done.
Look, it's been my pleasure. Connor Sport deserves to succeed.
If the fates are kind, Casper. If the fates are kind. I'm trackside. I'll see you there.
Yeah, cool. I'll be a few minutes.
And we go off to the race now. It's only here we go to chapter 7. Chapter 17, the race. Yeah, for the Abu Dhabi is the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix.
You know, before a race begins, anything is possible. Anything. On the one hand, you have the true icons of the sport, certain drivers, certain teams who set the pace, who you expect to do well. On the other hand, you have the underdogs. And we are always there, always pushing for another place, another point. Looking for the smallest opportunity, the tiniest mistake we can punish. And in that moment, just before lights out, it's like the world holds its breath. You know? Everybody just waits. The air is heavy, you know? And I knew whatever happened, Connosport had made its mark on the history of the sport. And I was at peace with that.
So you weren't nervous?
Are you kidding?
So we know how it stands right now, but just how different it be when checkered flag waves here in Abu Dhabi. And it's lights out, and away we go.
It's lights out and away we go. Here we go. Overtake.
Okay,
Gasly.
let's start moving the field. It's
Okay,
time
Aiden.
to push. Come on, you got this.
Yeah, come on, Aiden.
Copy that.
Yes, smart confident. Alright, thanks, Aiden. Here we go. Alright, we got to overtake Pierre Gasly before lap 9 for the this is in the middle sector than anyone. And 1.3 the gap to Oscar Piastri ahead in P12. So here we come on Oscar Piastri for 12th place. And then towards right there. And
You've got a lot of spare energy. Okay to use your overtake button.
And almost pushed it, and there goes the Bullard. And Oscar Piastri's going to stay ahead. And personal best in the final sector
And the gap behind us
with 11 laps remaining.
6 seconds.
And 11 laps remaining of the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. And here we come now on Oscar Piastri for 12th place. Personal best in the opening sector. Into the inside on Oscar Piastri, and we get the job done, and we're up into P12. Here we go. DRS will open, but we're not.
Good work. Great pass.
But we're not in DRS range now on Peter on Lance Stroll, but now Oscar Piastri. And here we go now on Lance Stroll, moving into the bus stop chicane. And now we're in DRS range on Lance Stroll. DRS open on Lance Stroll. And we go fastest again in the middle sector than anyone. So here we go on Lance Stroll for 11th place. And going to the inside, we go a little bit deep, right? But it looks like Stroll's to come back, and he goes back in front of us. Oh, you go so close to the end. Here comes the flashback, and it's going to be. Alright, flashback number 1 for in the final center. A little squeeze there with Lance Stroll. And we still get the job done. And we're up into... And we got the job done, and we're up into P11. Heading towards turn number 15 to the final turn in turn 16. Cross the finish line, we are 10 laps to the end. And we set at 130.182 with a fast lap of the Grand Prix, and we are 10 laps to the end of the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. And here we come now on Valtteri Bottas for the points. 5.0 the gap to Pierre Gasly ahead in P9. Personal best again in the pinning sector. And here we are in DRS range on Valtteri Bottas. DRS open on Valtteri Bottas. As Bottas trying to defend the inside. We go to the outside on Valtteri Bottas, and we get the jump done. We're into the points, and we're up into P10. Into the bus stop chicane we go. And with 3.4 the gap to Pierre Gasly ahead in P9. And we got it improved in the middle sector. 3.2 again the gap to Pierre Gasly ahead in P9. Running on softs. And we have to get blue flag on the American driver, Logan Sargent. And we're getting closer now, 2.4 the gap again to Gasly ahead in P9. And we have to and cross the other side. And we go past Logan side to the outside and put in the lap down. And we are 9 laps remaining on the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. So here we come on Pierre Gasly, 1.6 the gap. As we go, personal best again in the middle, in the opening sector. So we go, personal best in the opening sector. So we're not in DRS range on Pierre Gasly. So here we come again on Pierre Gasly, 1.0 the gap, and now we are in DRS range on Pierre Gasly. We got, here we go as we need to finally overtake Gasly before lap 9, before we stop lap 9. And DRS 7 on Pierre Gasly for 9th place. And we're not close enough on Pierre Gasly, so he does stay out in front. At least for now. We can go around it. There we go. Into the inside and a little bit of contact, but we still get the job done and up into P9. But we got a first warning for collision with Pierre Gasly.
Down the main straight we go. Here goes Jackson again, moving up the field. What a great race for him.
Yeah, it really is so far, Croft. I mean, it's a circuit.
Who could forget it? Connor Sport need a performance just like that today. Mayer's doing okay. Jackson really delivering.
Great stuff, Aiden. Come on, I think we can get one more place here. Push, push. Something's not right. Assessing. Stand by. I'm losing speed.
Heading down the back straight now. He's in a great spot, but hang on, he's slowing. He's slowing. Something is very, very wrong.
Yeah, I think he's got a problem here, Crofty. I wonder what it is. Could it be engine related?
Look, they're throwing their hands in the air on the pit wall, and he's out.
And yeah, that's the engine.
Jackson blew the engine.
Over for Aiden Jackson. It's a dramatic exit, and it wasn't what he was hoping for.
Something happened up there?
Yeah, engine failure, I'm afraid. Aiden is out of this race. Repeat, Aiden's out of the race. Did you get that?
Well, Aiden's out of the Grand Prix.
What? Let me speak. Why? Just give me the headset. Sure about this?
I'm sure about everything.
That's what concerns me.
Kelly.
Devon?
Yeah, we've had a chat. We think it's best if you don't push the car too hard.
Why?
Look, you're way back, Cal, okay? We don't want to blow your engine too, so just cruise it in and finish the race.
Got to be realistic here. Copy.
Sorry, is this a team order?
No, Casper agrees. It's just not going to make up that much ground. It can't be done. Just cruise it in, Cal. Trust me, you watch her go.
Be careful down there, because, okay, Devin said you gotta be careful, you don't want to blew the engine. Or you'll join your teammate out of the race. Oh, as long as your team is doomed. Finish in the top 4. Finish 4 or above.
Ali, is everything alright?
We need to finish 4th or above. P4 or above. And there's a yellow flag. Yellow flag. The DRS open again on Pierre Gasly. And now we go moving away in the inside. And we get the job done and up into P9.
Nice work, mate. That brings you up a place.
And a little bit wide going to the second chicane. And here we come now on Sergio Perez for 4th place. Or 8th place, I should say. 7.7 the gap to Carlos Sainz ahead in P4. We get Carlos Sainz. So objective says we have to finish 4th or above. So here we go now. We have to get around on Sergio Perez, very close to the wall. His name was Nicholas Latifi. And we go very deep, going into the final turn. And crosses our finish line with 9th.
won't be making another pit stop.
And we're 6 laps remaining of the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. But here we go again on Sergio Perez. And we don't improve in the opening sector. So we're still in DRS range on Sergio Perez. And we go DRS open on Sergio Perez, but have to get out of here. Into the end zone, Sergio Perez, and we get the job done. And we're up into P8. So we get the job done and we're up into P8. And now into the box box again. And 2.2, and here we come with 2.2 the gap. George Russell ahead in P7.
Okay, here's the gap that we're trading.
Personal best in the middle sector.
0.2 seconds.
And we go personal best in the middle sector. So we're trying to catch up on George Russell, but he's in the Mercedes. So Hamilton. So now we got penalty points. We did arguable again. Race back. And we cross the start finish line. We are 5 laps to the end of the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Okay, which says we are 5 laps to the end. So we're 5 laps to the end of the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. And we don't move up in the opening sector, so we don't improve. Right? And here we come on George Russell for 7th place. But we don't have DRS 1.2 to gap. George Russell ahead in P7. Now Fernando is down to P4 as Carlos Sainz is now moved up to P3. I think going to 0. But now we are in DRS range on George Russell. We have to use DRS open on George Russell. And then Sainz is back into P4 now. He's back down to the podium. Personal best again in the middle sector, but we're not close enough on George Russell.
Okay, that's us with 5 laps of fuel remaining. 5 laps of fuel left.
All right, 5 laps of fuel left now. And here we come again on George Russell. Let's see. And Esteban Ocon. Towards turn 15. Final turn at turn 16. Trying to go to the outside. And a little bit of tap into the back of George Russell. Sorry, George. Can we get 2 cars? Moving double 2 goes to the inside. We got 2 cars and we're up into P6. And here we come now on the 7-time champ, Lewis Hamilton. So here we go now again we're catching up on the 7-time champ, Lewis Hamilton, and the 2-time champ, Fernando Alonso. So we are in DRS range on Lewis Hamilton. So there we are getting out to him. And Fernando's got DRS on Carlos Sainz. Trying to get around to one of the Ferraris, and now here we come on 3 cars as we make our way to the second chicane. And we have to get DRS 7 on Lewis Hamilton and Fernando Alonso and Carlos Sainz. Fernando's going to look to the inside, now he's going to go to the outside. Now here comes Lewis Hamilton going 3 wide as we make our way into the U-turn. We're not close enough. As Hamilton's now up into P4, going to the inside of Carlos Sainz, and we're going to get the job done for now. Oh, and there's as we got a little off too soon, but we're back on course with just 4 laps remaining now of the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. And a little bit of tap again in the back of Carlos Sainz. A little bit of squeezing in, moving to the inside, and we get the job done, and we're up into P5, and we got Carlos Sainz up into P5, and here we go again. We're still in DRS range on Lewis Hamilton. Is now up into P4. Hamilton's now up into P4. We are 3 laps to the end of the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Personal best in the opening sector. Goes right now. DRS 7 on Lewis Hamilton. I just think that. Well, time uses are pretty good. There goes Hamilton now up onto the podium. He's up onto the podium. He's up into P3. And a little bit of push into the back of Fernando Alonso again. There's a little push under the back of him. And DRS open again on Fernando Alonso. Going to the south side. We got Fernando and we get the job done. And up into P4. We are up into P4. Listen. And here we come again on Lewis Hamilton, the 7-time champ. And there's a little spin there. And here comes the flashback. Stop panicking. Let's see those right now. Flashback number 1. Doesn't matter. Flashback number 2 for the first time of the stream. A little bit, so you have a little bit of mistake there, but now we're trying to turn off the flank fans. Let's see. Sometimes we do need flank fans unless if we have a bit of mistake there. And a little bit offensive, very close to the wall, and we stay on course. Fernando trying to go to the inside, and we stay ahead. And we are 2 laps to go of the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Next time by will be the final lap. And here we go again on Lewis Hamilton, the 7-time champ. We don't move up. So get ready. And here we go. DRS open on Lewis Hamilton, but he's got DRS on Charles Leclerc. Let's see. 2 now, 3 wide, and leading us up, we got the 7-time champ, and we're up into P2. We got Charles Leclerc, and we are now up into P2.
Fantastic. 2 cars at once.
We got 2 cars again. We got around Leclerc, and we got the 7-time champ, Lewis Hamilton. Nice move. And we got 2 cars at once, and we're onto the podium. We're up from P4 up into P2. And here we go now on Max Verstappen. We're going to catch up on the 2-time champ, Max Verstappen, for the lead. Because we need to help the team.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
There's only 2 laps of fuel left now. Listen. Here we go towards turn 27 at the final turn and crossing the start finish line. And we're on the final lap of the race.
Starting the final lap of the race. Final lap.
Final lap of the race here at the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix.
Okay, you're creating some breathing space between you and the car behind by a few seconds a lap. Really good stuff.
And here we go, 2.1 the gap to Max Verstappen ahead in P2. That's right. You know, anyone makes mistakes, it does happen. And here we go, catching up on Max Verstappen, and Max trying to pull away from us. And into the second chicane, into the bus stop chicane, but there's no 3 chicanes. And 1.7 now the gap. So Max is trying to pull away from us. So we're trying to catch up on Max Verstappen, the 2-time champ, 2-time world champion, as we go to turn 11 into the middle. Into that as we go 2 more turns at turn 13 to turn 14. And looks like a good run as we go away to turn 15 and then to the final turn of turn 16. And we are to DRS ring the Max Verstappen, but I don't think it's going to be close enough. And Max Verstappen wins the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. We come
checkered flag for one final time. That is some race.
And we finish in P2.
Incredible performance by Hale today. Connor Sport, sure, will be very delighted with that one.
And if you believe the rumours, Anne, this is a team whose future
well done,
has been in doubt. Surely, though, they've done enough to return next season. I think they've been wonderful to watch.
It's like, hey, well done, Calimere. Well done, you know. And now the post-race at the end of the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, but it's so sad Aiden Jackson retired because he had engine problems because he blew the engine. Looks like Aiden already blew the engine. Yeah, if you see your teammate get blue engine, that's gonna hurt the team. That's. Oh.
Hey, Devon.
Not bad today, sis. Not bad at all.
Devon. Oh, and Devon
You did that
Butler.
on purpose.
It won't purpose.
Oh, come on, Dev. Cruise it in.
I don't know what you're talking about, mate. Technically, you went against the team order. More than that.
I can't believe I missed it at the time. It seems so obvious now.
You want to lay off the sauce, Cal. Seriously, it's a bit embarrassing. I mean,
I'm surprised Casper let you, to be honest. Really surprised.
okay, I'm going now because you're not making any sense. Okay? Ciao.
Yeah. Ciao.
Ciao. Alright, let's finish
It
the
was
season.
amazing. I'm not sure I've ever seen a race like that. I was wrong about Cali.
And how did you feel about the engine failure?
There's no such thing as the perfect car. The one that failed us was the same one that got us here in the first place. So, you've just got to drive the car you're in.
Everyone's an individual, which means that everyone is motivated a little differently. Take Devon as an example. He always responds well to having his ego brushed, to being told that he's the best. His greatest fear is failure, so it gives him further to fall, keeps him hungry. Callie, on the other hand, has an innate drive to prove people wrong. If someone tells her something's not possible, she'll do everything in her power to achieve it. A sort of stubborn determination that can be harnessed. And then there's Aiden. I mean, when he started in F1, people thought he was a nice guy, but he was incredibly ambitious. It's just what makes Aiden tick. Which is why I may have started a rumour or two about interest from other teams during his time at Connorsport. To stoke that ambition. Keep his eyes on the horizon.
A lot of people might see that as an manipulation, wouldn't you agree?
Well, of course. Motivation is manipulation. It's the same thing. Look, the end justifies the means. After all, it's just business.
Looking forward to next season?
Just let me at it.
Will you stay next season?
I've told Casper I'll stay if he does.
Do you still have a job after you're running with Dad?
Well, we'll see. We did it! We secured the funding. What a team!
And that's all that matters.
Right now, yes, that's all that matters.
okay, so we done? Yeah? Cool.
Devon Butler. We finished that, huh? We finished that circle, huh? Okay, please wait. Alright, we finished the breaking point. Oh, I don't want to watch the credits. Wait. Maybe we may do that again sometimes. But we're going to do 2 more races in F4 today, so let's... Oh, we got... Hold on, just gonna know. Yeah, we got... Oh, yeah, we all back off. Although there's more. Yeah, we got the Rank Point 2 trophy. But I gotta save on to this trophy. boost yet because we haven't got boost yet. Let's do some play. But today we're gonna do this one. So we're gonna go 20 laps. We're gonna do lap away. Let's go stop event at Jasper Circuit, the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix with commentaries with Anthony Davison and Aquix James.
This is F1 World. Plenty of brilliant drivers, plenty of thrills and spills, guaranteed.
It's 25 degrees, light cloud and dry.
The Yas Marina circuit is made up of 3.4 miles of track, featuring 21 corners with two very long straights.
There's no 21 turns,
DRS
3
zones go
sectors.
into the heavy braking zones of
Two DRS zones. They are 16 turns.
The circuit comes with its fair share of tricky corners as well. In particular, turns 15, 16 and 17, which will certainly test a driver's braking management. There is no point in settling for the mediocre. Who is going to give us something special to shout about? The answer.
We start on pole with Percy Coling on the front row. Eva Cottle. Thomas 1. At Racing, Ronald 16. Oh, Ace Arts 39. Up these in. Patrick 399. Oh, time's up. Land Sharky. Oh, you got your face. Sarah Duncan. Surprise.
Anthony Davidson is joining us for this one, and
I'm going to stay in
the driver is operating at a lower level than others here. Is that going to be too much of a challenge for him?
Well, Alex, I mean, I've been in that position many times in my career in uncompetitive machinery, and you have to reorganise in your own brain what success is. And for me, it was always fighting the direct cars around me, and that becomes a regular thing as the season goes on. If you can beat those cars more often than not, then you know you're doing a good job behind the wheel, and that's really where you get the satisfaction from.
Here we go for the second time of our stream. Let's check our race strategy real quick. We're only going to start on soft, so it's going to be one stop only for 20 laps, because we're doing 35%. Yeah, we will do that in season 3. All right, so in our single career, so it's going to be 9 for 10 laps. So we're going to get ready as 20 laps. Here we go, 20 laps is about to come, but it's going to get ready. And we're going to start the formation lap first. So here we go, Percy Coin starting on medium, so there's the green light.
Okay,
and the roller clock strikes.
Grip on that on the start, but we need to warm the tyres.
And there's the green light's already on.
Make sure you get some heat into the brakes as well.
So the roller clock strikes at 5:39 in the afternoon here in the United States, and away we go on the formation lap. Welcome to Jasper Circuit for the Dunner F1 World in Station 3 for the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Because we're going 20 laps here at the Asbury Circuit. Yes, so there will be racing line on with quarters only, so I like in our career I'm going to stick with racing line on, but you can't just keep dumping everything or you'll lose Michael Schumacher and your teammate Lewis Hamilton. I was going to continue to roll across swing.
No rain expected for the time being.
It's 25 degrees here at the Asbury Circuit. Yeah, I think next season we're not going to do very short because I'm just hanging with very short. So I think next season we're going to, in the Grand Prix, we have to go to do 22 rounds, 25% and full quality. And then if we go to Neo next, that's 35%, but I'm not going to do that until season 3. But next season, we're going to do 25%. Yeah, I was done. Yeah, we still have not yet done 35%. We have to try and do this. Maybe we try to do the same two-play career as well. And here we come to the older parking grid, but we'll always tell you when the two-play career is back. Here we come to our older parking grid.
Superb parking there, mate.
Success.
Make sure we get the aid from the surrounding drivers as the lights go out.
Did we get per parking? Answer is success.
Keep an eye on the lights. The start sequence will begin as soon as the grid is formed. Be ready with the clutch.
I just like success. Alright, we wait for the green flag, and here we go. Here come the lights, and here we go for the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. 4, 5 lights come on now, and it's lights out, and away we go. Great start right here as we're trying to get away, get a good start right here. As we make our way into the first turn at turn number 1, ahead of Percy Coyne, because Percy Coyne started on mediums. I'm not going to join on medium tires, I'm going to stick to soft to mediums. But 50% you can't just start on soft, you have to go start on hards to mediums. And we go purple in the opening sector, then anyone. And now we're trying to get around, but Percy Coyne does stay out in front. Oh yes, the British Grand Prix is coming up this weekend. Let's hope Lewis Hamilton can try and become the 3-time British Grand Prix winner. We're going to see. Into the bus stop she came, yeah. And there's a yellow flag behind us. And we're still racing, and we go purple in the middle sector, then 81. As we go into turn 11 after U-turn. Then at turn 12, and now into turn we go. That is turn 12, and then 11 and 12, and then 13, and then we go towards turn 14. And then we have to make sure we go up to 7 years into turn number 15 as we enter the final turn at turn 16. Crossing the start-finish line with 19 laps remaining of the second time of the stream at the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, 133.792 with the fastest lap of the Grand Prix as we already led lap 1 ahead of...
Overtake and burn off some of this energy.
Well, we don't need everything because we're out in front right now. Oh, Percy Coyne. And there goes David Cole now up into P5. And we go purple again in the opening sector, then 81. So it fastest again in the opening sector, then 81. So I think tomorrow on the truth stream we will have to... I think tomorrow the stream we have to make sure we're going to have to do a third career because it will be the F2 career. So we have to do F2 at Bahrain for the sprint race where we get reverse for the sprint. And then we go out again at Bahrain for the feature race where we qualified from last time where we qualified. Can't just do the feature race. We're going to do the sprint and the feature. We're going to do practice for F2. And in F2 we have to put practice because Real F2 chose to go out for practice. But I'm going to only go in MP Motorsport because remember, I know you want Cantor wants to drive with the ERT, but we have to go with MP Motorsport because I said last year if MP Motorsport wins the team standings we have to drive for MP Motorsport. Final turn, here we go at turn 60, and DRS is now enabled. And another fast lap of the Grand Prix, 131.450 in the clean 2 laps, and DRS is now enabled. Alright, DRS is now enabled, very nice. So we're out in front of Percy Coyne. But, because you can't just go start practice and qualifying again. If you start practicing qualifying again, then that's going to serve a penalty. So David Cole's up to P5. He's now 20.8 the gap. Because I'm staying in the black and yellow team because I still want the help. I'm not going to put that on in my career. Because the career does not count. 60.4, and we're out in front of Percy Coyne. And fastest again in the middle sector than anyone. sector, but it's the middle sector. So again, tomorrow we'll do 2 races in F2, and then we're going to do Driver's Career at Monza for the final time, the Italian Grand Prix. So last year we did 3 races. This year I'm going to do just 2 races today. So as our cross finish line, clean 3 laps, where we don't move up in the final sector. So we don't move up in the final sector. So after Monza, the Italian Grand Prix. Then we go, as you guys went out, and we go fastest again in the opening sector than anyone. So after we do some F2, but remember you can't use F2 setup because it will be still locked because of the buds and everything. So you have to wait until the F2 2023 comes, and then you can use the setup. They show you how to use the F2 setup. Yeah. Make sure you listen to this guy on the YouTube video. It'll show you how to use the wet setup. It'll be coming soon. But we're still going to do more. But we're going to have to do more stuff maybe tomorrow before we go start live. So remember that. Oh, and then we go live. Everyone does right here. Alright, 25.1 the gap. Percy Corley behind P2. And we go at turn 14. Okay, we need to, that's what it says. Very nice, and after we go personal best in the middle sector. We're still green now, crossing the start finish line, and nice clean for line. We set another fastest lap of the Grand Prix, 1:30.858. So we're under 19 laps ago, that was on lap 2, under 18 laps ago, lap 3, under 17 laps ago on lap number 4, and then I Mark, I got full race update.
Position, front of the pack. We're leading the car behind by 25.8 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. You've got 4 laps until your pit window opens.
4 laps.
Right, 16 laps to go.
16 laps to go, all the second time at the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Nicole will never catch me. And so we don't move up in the open sector and the middle sector. At turn 11 we go. And we make our way into turn 12. And then we go down to turn 13 and 14. Let's see what does it. Right there where Nicholas TV crashed and brought out the safety car. And now he's gone right now. Coming to turn 15 and then towards turn 16, the final turn. Crossing the start finish line, and we are 15 laps to the end.
Keeping it nice and clean out there. Good stuff. You know what they say? Consistency's half the battle, isn't it?
Thanks, Mark, and we are 15 laps to the end on the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, and that's clean 5 laps, so yeah. See, that's what he's going to do. And here we go, the next braking curve we go. And 42.5 the gap to David Connell behind P5. It's you're saying in P5. You'll never catch me, David Connell. just joking. Okay, into the bus stop, here we go. So Percy Calling seeing in P2, because Percy Calling started on medium, so he will box for the hard tires.
Okay, I've got a brand new race strategy on your MFT if you want to go and check it out.
Oh, sure thing, Mark. Let's go. Let's box to the end of lap 9, because so pit window opens in 3 laps time. Next time I will open in 2 laps. Oh, we almost knocked double bullards down. But only if you knock the bullards under the freeway, that will cross the track limits, so you got to be careful. Here we go, next turn. No, here we go. towards the final turn of turn 16. Crossing the start finish line and the 14 laps remaining. And they're going to do laps, not 5 laps, 2 laps. Because you gotta make a pit stop, because if you don't make a pit stop, your tires will be too hot. Or it will cost to get a puncture, so you have to come into the pits to get new tires. Like say with supercars, they don't, because they're going to the Townsville 500. So we're not far to the Super 2 Motor Bathurst 1000. Yeah, but I still like Australia, I think. So pit window, after pit window opens in 2 laps, as we go towards turn 11 at the U-turn, where Oscar Piastri spun in the Kramer last time it was back in 2021 when he was in the Formula 2 before he moved into Formula 1 in the McLaren. Turn 14 ago? That's like me, Ricardo to go back into F1. And now we go towards the final turn of turn 16. Also start finish line 12, and we are 13 laps to the end of the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix for the second time. Not the first time, the second time, because the first time it did braking points. And we can do braking point again tomorrow, let's see. It's right here. So into the U-turn we go. Yeah, so let's see what that's like. So if we do braking, we're going to do one chapter of the braking point. We're going to do one in chapter of the braking point to do. Then I'm going to do start the new braking point, and we must put F2 because. And we got to pick which team we want to go in F2 after you complete season 1, and just one season in F2, and then we go to 11. And you have driver's crew.
Some of this energy, come on.
You can put it very short. Oh, maybe too short. I think first season, the second transfer, we're going to do short 10 rounds and put very short. Final turn of turn 16, cross the start finish line. And there we go, and the F1 in sight. And the F1 in sight. So the F1 in sight, powered by AWS, and says the pit window is open, and we're on to the end lap. Lap 9 of 20, that means we are 12 laps remaining of the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix for the second time. Oh yeah, here come the emergency lap cars are in front. But I have to come into the pits to get new tires. Blue flag. Okay, Bob-wise, you have to move out of the way. Thank you ever so. And it's going to go back to you, and now we're putting the lap down. So it's like everybody's ready to go a lap down best. So we just doing testing with 30%. So put your lap down. Hey, Lance Sharkey, I need to get past, please. Oh, and the tap into the back of Lance Sharkey. Oh, we also get noted for ignoring blue flags. Because you can't ignore blue flags.
Okay, be careful. We think you're going to start losing some tyre grip anytime now.
Okay, leave me alone, Mark. I can do it by myself. And into the pit lane we come. Oh, yeah, dude. And nice clean line lap. So we are in the pit lane. 10 laps to the end of the second time the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Here we go, coming into the pit lane. Get rid of the sauce and put me on medium tires, please.
2.4 second pit stop time.
Perfect job on the turn.
2.4 second pit stop time.
We're happy with that one. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go.
All right, we can finish the race through the compound now. Let's see what else through the tunnel, the pit exit. And we're back into, we're still in the lead now, and our cars are now back into the lead lap. Because I have to come into the pits to get medium tires ready. Corey hasn't stopped yet because he's going to stay on mediums. So we're still 10, we are 10 laps to the end of the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. So we test this Abu Dhabi because this is 35%. So we have to try to do the same in our single career as well. We're going to do the same on the two-play career as well. Let's see. So the second rush will go to shorts at 25%. So the first rush will go to 35%. And here we're on 50%. Not 35, not. But we got it, and remember, we got to, and after we got to practice like this before. And then we get Michael. And we have to get reverse for the sprint race, and then the race will be qualified. So making on the second time, and now we'll have to go into turn one. Hey Ronald, that's our teammate. Passing the inside now, we're putting the lap down. Yeah, but Ronald hasn't gone F1 2023 yet. Hopefully he'll get it. So now we already got the Ronald's down to into P10. Okay, can I get past, please? Because I'm on medium tires. As he goes right now, we'll put him in and put him a lap down. Very nice. Lance Sharkey has on fit the medium tires. I'm not going to worry about the time to do that. And there we go. A little tap again. The back DRS will open. Patrick 399. Pass Lance Sharkey. Put him in lap down. Pass Patrick 399. And we'll put him in lap down. Hopefully Lance Sharkey, if he gets penalized, as we go fastest again in the middle sector than anyone. I think he shows F1. Pass him. Put him in lap down. As we come to turn 13 and 14. Berticari's in the pit lane. Yep, I am right, because he boxed for the hard tires. You can't go mediums to hards, because the hards will be played. So in the 50%, we're going to, soon, in 50% in the career, we're going to go try and start on hards and box for medium tires, because you got to stay away from softs. Only that's for a free pit stop, if you want. See, that's right now, into turn 1, then turn 2, and then into turn 3. Alright, we are 8 laps remaining of the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix for the second time. And again, we don't move up in the opening sector. So again, tomorrow on the street, there's going to still be no Twitch stream, because we're going to go, tomorrow on the YouTube Twitch stream, we're going to start, again, we're going to do some, we'll start first chapter Breaking Point 2 again, because I think, we find the D. And then we'll go do some F2 career, but we have to do practice, and then qualifying, and then we go out for the sprint race, and then the final time, and then we do it again for the feature race. We go fastest again in the middle sector than anyone. Come on, David Call, I need to get past. Thank you. And he let us pass. Now we put him a lap down. See, we're just testing with 35%. See, it's not hard. We're going to do 35%. I know you don't like it, but we have to try 35%. Because I want to try 35% in my own career. We're going to try to do the same in a two-play career as well. Pass someone else, and now we put in the lap down. Now with Pilly putting in the lap down. Crossing the starting line and set another fastest lap of the Grand Prix. And clean 12 laps, 130.691 with another fast lap of the Grand Prix. And we're at 6 laps remaining of the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix for the second time.
Okay, so hold on. Persico is still on the lead lap. So here we go. Into the bus stop chicane we go. So here we go. And fastest again in the middle sector than anyone. As we continue to make our way. So we're under 7 laps remaining, but we're 6 laps to go. There he is. Sounds like poo. Fuck. Well, he's lightning fast. Like. And now to let us pass. Thank you. Just let us pass and put in a lap down, and we set another fast lap of the Grand Prix, a clean 13 lap, and 130.160, the fast lap of the Grand Prix. We are 5 laps to the end of the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. See, 30% is not too long, then. We're just gonna try, see? And personal best again in the opening, there we go, personal best in the opening sector. Percy on hard tires, but mediums are quicker than the hards. DRS open on Percy Coy, now we're putting the lap down. See, it could drink. So if we don't do testing at 30%, otherwise we'll not do 30% of the career. So I think I just said I did tell season 3 I'm going to do 35%. I'm going to try it. Pat fastest again in the middle sector than anyone, but we're going to have formation lap on this, and we can use safety car increase and red flags because I mean so they can repair the damage to the car. But you have to serve the driver. That's the rule. If you don't come in and serve the driver, then you disqualified, and we're going to get ready. So what's turn 15 into the final turn of turn 16. And crossing the start finish line, and we are 4 laps remaining of the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Clean 40 laps and set another fastest lap of the Grand Prix, 130.022. With 4 laps remaining here at the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix for the second time. And we're fastest again in the opening sector than anyone. Oh, it just goes really fast today.
Battery charge is high. Let's use that overtake button a bit more.
Well, my battery's so good, Mark. And now we're going to the bus stop chicane. So here we go, next couple goes, and we don't even move up in the middle sector. And now next couple goes, and we go to turn 12, now turn 13, and turn 14, oh, a little slide, but we saved it. Oh, and here comes the flash, we just tapping the barriers, here comes the flashback. So it'll be my first mistake, and the second time. Flashback number 1 for the second time of the stream. Dang it. Coming to the final turn at turn 16, crosses on finish line, 3 laps to the end of the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix and clean 15 laps. So we're 3 laps to the end of the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. So yes, as we get ready, fastest again in the opening sector than anyone. Yes, I like Abu Dhabi because the Rebels are faster Abu Dhabi. And can they do it again for the 3rd time? We gotta see. But they chose to start cheating. We have to see. But don't repeat as me wherever you do, okay? Alright, don't move up in the middle sector. No, just... And we can have to put some hills before we wrap up the stream. So remember, yes, again, it's all on the corners only. That means if anyone gets corner cut, they'll get a time penalty street. But we can't use street track limits because it's still locked because of the bugs. Ollie Lanny did. So as we cross our finish line, how many do we got now? So we got 2 laps to go. Not a big time. Under 5 laps to the end now. Now we're 4 laps to go now. 4 laps remaining of the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. I got questions, Mark.
You're leading the pack, that's P1. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. 4 laps remaining.
So we're under 5 laps to the end now. 4 laps remaining of the second time of our Wednesday stream. So here we go. Oh, there's the second chicane, here we go. Alright, so it's like I was about ready to go 2 laps down because it's 35%. Because everyone's saying, well, wait for us in season 3. So next season, I just want to do short, not very. Only first season will be very short with 10 rounds. As we cross the start finish line, 3 laps to the end. Now we're 3 laps to the end of the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix because breaking points got short at 25%. Alright, Pascal Ramsey, now we're putting the lap down. And now we're going to put in 2 laps down. Right? You know, keep telling me there, so the mine codes still go 2 laps down because... And you have to go 2 laps down because... So you gotta move out of the way. If they said blue flag, you gotta move over to let the fast car pass. But watch out, if you block the fastest car, then that's a 5-second penalty for ignoring blue flags.
That's just 5 laps of fuel remaining.
And we got 5 laps of fuel left now. We'll see what it does. Moving to the bus stop chicane. Oh, Patrick taps into us. And he hits us. And that's going to have to be a second. And here comes the second flashback. Flashback number 2 for the second time. Oh, Henry 99, what are you doing? You should let me pass, are you? Surprise, thank you, Surpriso. Now we'll put in 2 laps down. But we're 3 laps to go now. 3 laps to the end of the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Not far to Formula 1. We'll get ready to finish the season at Abu Dhabi. Someone, there's the 2 bullets already got knocked down. That was... Here we go again on Lance Sharkey. Have to put you 2 laps down, Lance Sharkey. Thank you very much. Hey, thank you. Now we'll be 2 laps down. So we're going to do one more short race and then we can wrap up. 2 laps to go off the second time at the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Not one for a second. So here we go. Rubbergun now is going to have to go 2 laps down. Can I get past, please? Put you 2 laps down. Thank you very much. Especially calling still on hard tires. Because I already stopped 2 laps to go. Next on by will be the final lap. Blue flag. Blue, blue, blue. So start down behind motor. You got let me pass if you can, please. Thank you. Now we get 2 laps down. Steer Doctor. Here we go. Into the bus stop chicane. Here we go. DRS Open on Steer Doctor. Put him 2 laps down. Well, I'm not going to do that because and here's Ace Hearts 39, but she picked up a race spin. So she won't be joining us on F1 2023 because so she might get that. Okay. So we're 2 laps to go. The second time, next time I will be on the final lap. At the 13 and 14 we go. 2 more turns left to go into turn number 15 to the final turn at turn number 15 and the 16 we go, and the final lap of the race. And across the finish line and on to the final lap of the race here in the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. As the other 2 drivers, and now we're putting 2 laps down. That's who it does right now, and here we go, make our way through the U-turn. Through the speed trap, and making our way into the bus stop chicane. Oh, and a big slide. It's like we almost tapped the throttle too early. Don't want anyone to tap too early, you only make a mistake. You gotta be careful. Not to tap the throttle too early. Master Kiva said you gotta be really careful. Not to tap the throttle too early. Hopefully you can guys watch him, make sure he will show you what to do for this driving. And thanks to the setup guy from YouTube, so I have to use the car setup. So we got 2 more turns left to go. Captain's already finished this up. There's the final turn, coming to the checker flag, and win the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Unbelievable win for us.
Yes, mate, we got the win and you did it cleanly. Incredible.
Yes, we did. And here's the driver of the day. It's going to be Touch Up, driver of the day, and here is Aquic Shades.
They've done it then. A spectacular victory here in Abu Dhabi. A massive confidence boost for the entire team, I'm sure. And talk to me. What do you think it was that sealed the win?
I feel like consistency was probably the key to it. There's being quick, and then there's being quick lap after lap after lap.
Oh, Yeltsies are happy.
Capitalise on other people's errors without making many of your own. And that's an approach that can push you a long way up the field.
Nice.
Welcome then to the podium, our top 3 drivers. What a great effort from them today in a very difficult race.
Yay! Hello. Hello, everybody. Here we are on the left side. Yes, this the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix trophy is mine. Not for you, Max. Time for the champagne. Here we go. What a great race to watch here at Abu Dhabi.
Well, things really beginning to take shape, but we have a long way to go. Join us for the next thrilling contest when F1 World returns.
Thanks, Aqua Shake. So we win the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, 30 minutes, 53 seconds. Persico in second place. Suddenly, B.O. will round up the podium. Pixley in 4th, David Connell 5th. Charles 1, 6th. Wreck Racing 7th. Ronald Dodge 16 and 8th. Touch Up comes home at 9 for the driver today, and updated Zin will round up the points. So and no retirement. There we go. No retirements here at Abu Dhabi. We'll do one more race, and then after we do one more race, and then we'll wrap up. So after we finish off with our stream, yes, we complete. Oh yes, next time we'll be doing some F2. So the first stage of F2, it will be on one shot only, 5 laps. 5 laps. We gotta check our goals really quick.
These team members have more goals for you to take on. Each has their own area of specialisation and offers goals relating to that speciality. Okay, so let's explore them now.
Thanks, Mark. Which one are we gonna go with? Let's go with Department Director.
Vendor goal requires investment, and I'll be aware that you can only have a certain number of vendor goals.
I want to get I think I'll choose the bonus gold. Yeah. Obvious, because I want bonus gold. See, it helped us right here. So next time we gotta, I know you don't want to do F2, but sometimes we just have to, because it's not hard, easy. Thank you. Alright. See? Alright. We already did that one, so we already did this one. Let's do this one, the 35 Grand Prix and the British Grand Prix. We're going 80 laps for the final time. We're going to go right away, and we're going to go with Mercedes, and I'm going to have Lewis Hamilton will be our teammate. All right, this is our final time of our Wednesday stream. The lights are about to go out for the final time of the event here at we're at Silverstone Circuit for the 2023 the Formula One World Championship, the British Grand Prix, with commentaries with Anthony Davison or Natalie Peakham and Ackledge Chase.
Time for another F1 World event. Lots of talent on the grid. A great racetrack as well. Let's get things started.
Here we go. It is 21 degrees, light cloud and dry.
Let's have a look at the circuit. 18 corners, 3.6 miles. The DRS detection zones from Village.
3 sectors.
Turn 3, turn 11. Cox Corner, turn 9 is taken.
2 DRS zones.
As you dare.
With 18 turns.
Race not far away from starting. Here's what today's
remember again, we're Max Verstappen crashing towards Cox at turn 9.
Max Verstappen,
two-time world champion. Two-time world champion Max Verstappen on the front row with Sergio Perez on the front row for Red Bull. Followed by two-time champion and also Charles Leclerc.
And today's F1
our teammate Lewis Hamilton, the 7-time champ, and us, as I take George's seat.
Gasly.
Because I want Lewis Hamilton.
Albon. Magnussen. Ocon. De Vries, Norris,
Nick De Vries, Lando Norris, hometown favorite. Jerry Bonnier, Valtteri Bottas, Oscar Piastri, and Yuki Tsunoda, the back of the grid.
Those 5 red lights to go out then. Let's see who can prevail today. And we welcome Anthony Davidson to the commentary box. And these regulations, we're getting used to them now. Have they improved the wheel-to-wheel action out there? Now, can I get your take on Max Verstappen?
Well, it was a really impressive.
What about Max? What about two-time champ Max Verstappen? He's the two-time, but he's already the two-time world champion.
Besides that, of course.
Sorry, George, I have to take your seat.
Could completely turn the race on its head.
Let's
keep our fingers crossed. Everyone can get through in one piece.
No. Don't say that. All right, the race strategy said it's going to be 18 laps. We're going to stick with soft and mediums. 2 8s and hards. See how it's now. 8 for 8 laps. We got 18 laps about to come. Let's go stop the formation lap first. So here we go. We're going to go to formation lap first. There goes the green lights, and the clock strikes, and at 6:21 in the afternoon.
So let's concentrate on bringing tyres and brakes up to temperature.
So the clock strikes 6:21 in the afternoon here in the United States, and away we go on the formation lap. All right, and away we go on the formation lap. Welcome to Silverstone, everybody. It is our final time, for the final time of the stream, the British Grand Prix at Silverstone. So let's see if we can do this again.
Conditions look stable at the moment. No rain currently expected.
No rain currently expected. It is 18 degrees here at Silverstone. We're going to do this Grand Prix race at Abu Dhabi for the challenge before Formula 1 gets ready to go heading to the British Grand Prix, because that's where the next round will be at. F2 will be there, and F3 will be there in Silverstone. And the podium member 1 Supercar will be there. So it'll be 2 Red Bulls on the front row of the grid. No practice, no qualifying, so we start in P6. We don't start on the pole, we start in P6, so we have to start in P6. And contact with the wall, but it's not a race because we're in the formation lap, but we won't get a flashback for that. So tomorrow again we'll do some more F2 World. We're going to do first time the F2 World. So we're going to go 1 shot quali, 5 laps, and then 5 laps of the sprint and the feature. And then we'll do more of that. Here we go. Here we come, the other parking grid. Don't worry, Lewis, I'll protect you. We're working together, Lewis. Let's see where we go. And here we come to the other parking grid. I'll let you go in front, Leclerc. So yeah, slowly. Oh, we parked too far.
That's not an ideal placement in your grid.
Dang it.
You're going to need a good launch at the race starts. Okay, so that's the rest of the grid forming up now. Okay, I need you to get into P4 by
Alright, Tucker's going to be P. So the Tucker says we have to get P4. That's what we're looking for. P4. Alright, here we go. Here come the lights. And here we go for the British Grand Prix 4. 5 lights come on now. And it's lights out. And away we go. Great start right here. And a little side. As we try to get our way into the first turn. And turn 1 is a little bit of attack there with Charles Leclerc. We'll squeeze in Leclerc. He's going to stay ahead. And there goes our teammate. And we go ahead and in the inside on our teammate, Lewis Hamilton. And we got our teammate and got the 7-time champ up into P5. So we're looking for P4. Let's see what does now. Here we go in towards Hamilton straight, turn number 5. And here we go now on Charles Leclerc. And a little bit, and another contact with Charles Leclerc. We don't get a second warning, and we didn't get a warning. We got away with it. We got Leclerc, and we're up into P4.
All right, let's focus now for the rest of the race.
And now we're catching up on the 2-time champion and also in the 2 Red Bulls of Sergio Perez, Max Verstappen. Here comes Charles coming towards Cops at turn 9. He almost squeezed us, and he's coming back to the inside. And here comes our teammate. We're going to go. Sorry, Lewis, just a little tap right here. And a little tap there with our teammate, Lewis Hamilton. There's no collisions. Oh, there goes Sainz battling with Lewis Hamilton, and now we're back into P5. And here we go again on Charles Leclerc. Okay. Oh, and here comes the flashback. That's going to be our first flashback for the final time. Flashback number 1 for the final time. And again on Charles Leclerc, because we need to get around Charles Leclerc. I have to back off to let Leclerc stay ahead of us. And Sainz is now up into P5. Hamilton's down into he's now down into P7. As we make our way to the bus stop chicane. Oh, and there we go. Oh, we're making it too much curves, and here comes the flashback. As we bounce over curves and then going for a spin. Flashback number 2 for the final time of the stream. And Max Verstappen with a 137.564 fast lap of the Grand Prix. We didn't clean the first lap. Here comes after you have to get a flashback. Carlos Sainz going so side by side with him without making contact. That's going to ruin our points. Max Verstappen 137.592, fast lap of the Grand Prix. I guess we failed in the first lap. Thanks to Charles Leclerc, just ruined us. Not thanks to us, it's just thanks to Charles Leclerc because he got in front of me. But we gotta get around to him. And here we go towards Hamilton Straight, turn number 5. Leclerc trying to defend the inside. We go to the outside as we go fastest in the opening sector than anyone. And we get the job done. Got around Leclerc. We're back into P4. Let's see. There we go.
Good job.
Yeah, we got around Charles Leclerc, but he is still in DRS range. Let's see as we go up towards Albies. And here we go as we make our way down towards Cops at turn 9. 1.6 the gap to Fernando Alonso ahead in P3. .2 the gap. And next here we go, personal best in the middle sector. And here we go, 1.6 the gap to Fernando Alonso ahead in P3. Trying to get around in for P3. But Max Verstappen's leading every lap in this race. I'm not going to restart the session. I'm going to keep going but we didn't clean the well, we missed the first lap. But it is what it is. Max Verstappen 135.0841. Fast lap of the Grand Prix. DRS is now enabled. And another fast lap of the Grand Prix. Finally got a clean first lap with a 133.587. DRS is now enabled and we go deep. And here comes the flashback. It's going to be flashback number 2. As a matter of flashback number 4 for the final time of the stream. Again, we got DRS is now enabled. We already set fast lap of the Grand Prix, 133.587. And here we go again on the two-time champ, Fernando Alonso and Sergio Perez. There we go into turn 4. And heading towards Hamilton Straight, DRS open and towards Hamilton Straight at turn number 5. And now there we go at turn 6 as we go to the outside on Fernando Alonso. Slow bit of tap there, and we go, here we go, so deep again. Here comes the flashback. It's going to be 5th flashback for the final time. Flashback number 5 for the final time of the stream. We don't do it again, but we're still fighting and fighting with the car, but we still can't hold on. Looks like it's going to be in here. Oh, we aren't getting too many. Flashback number 6 for the final time of the stream. There we go again into turn outside on Fernando Alonso. And we got him, and we're onto the podium, up into P3. And here we go, see if we can get around Sergio Perez as we have to head towards Cops. But we backed off a little early, let Sergio Perez stay ahead. Because we don't want it to be really bad. And a little bit of push to the back of Sergio Perez. And DRS open on Sergio Perez for 2nd place. Under 17 laps remaining, you got 16 laps remaining of the final time. And there we go, moving away to the inside. Sergio Perez coming back, and he is going to go and stay out in front. Here comes Fernando Alonso. And we stay ahead, going to the inside. On Sergio Perez, and we got the job done, and we're up into P2. Alright, we're up into P2. Very nice moving. We are close to the finish line with 15 laps to the end of the British Grand Prix here at Silverstone for the final time. Yes, Lewis will race in our single career tomorrow, but for the final time after we do some F2. Or, no, actually we're going to do some more challenges. We'll do more F1 World tomorrow. Actually, tomorrow in the stream we'll do more F1 World. And we don't move up in the opening sector. So we're 15 laps to the end. Here we come now on the two-time world champion, Max Verstappen. So here we go again on Max Verstappen, the two-time world champion. As we make our way down towards Cops. Come here, Max. Come here, Max. And now we're in DRS range after 7, but we don't have DRS. Fastest again in the middle sector than anyone. And now towards turn 15. Now we're going to the bus stop chain. And now the final turn to turn 18, and we are 14 laps remaining of the final time. And 3 laps in a row, and that's a good start. And 133.506, fast lap of the Grand Prix. So I might have to try again tomorrow. It looks like, yeah, I think we're going to have to try this again tomorrow, but no. But we have to keep going because we got 14 laps remaining of the final time. Signal me. DRS open again on Max Verstappen. DRS opens on Max Verstappen. He can't defend the inside as we go to the inside. Max is coming back, trying to fight us back, and now we get the job done, and we are into the lead ahead of the two-time world champion Max Verstappen into P1. Coming towards Cops at turn 9. And here comes Max. And he looks to the inside as we're defend the inside from Max Verstappen. And Max is trying to get in, and he has to back up. Oh, Max says, enough for one, I'm going to go to the inside. He's going to get the job done. Max is back into the lead. And back to the inside, and we almost go to the bus stop again, and we got Max Verstappen, and we are back into the lead. And final turn we go. 24, and pit window opens in 2 laps, and we are 3, and we got 13 laps to the end of the final time, the British Grand Prix at Silverstone. Come on, Lewis. And Lewis is already down to P6, but he already got in front of Charles Leclerc. After that first contact with Charles Leclerc, as right now, Max has got DRS. He's still in DRS range, but we can't take him out because that will be, or if we take him out, it will serve the penalty. But he's still in DRS range on us. And then towards Albies at turn number 8. And now coming towards Cops at turn 9. Max is still in DRS range. Let's move right here. And Max is going to have, he's out of DRS range on us, but he's got DRS, but he's still out of DRS range. He's trying to get himself, and now he's got himself back in DRS range as we head towards turn 17. And a little bit off course, and we are back on course as we make our way to the bus stop chicane. And over the chicane, almost do the same as Dennis Hauger did. But last year, Dennis Hauger spun because he didn't stole it. Final turn we go at 12 laps remaining.
Nice and clean out there, good stuff. You know what they say? Consistency's half the battle, isn't it?
And now with 15 laps, just 12 laps remaining of the final time, the British Grand Prix. So tomorrow we'll start this one again because we got after that contact with Charles Leclerc, that's going to cost us points. Where we go?
Okay, be aware, the grip levels are going to start falling away soon.
And there goes Hamilton again on Carlos Sainz, trying to get fifth place. Come on, Lewis. But Lewis is trying, but as we make our way down towards Cops at turn 9. As we make our way down towards Cops. And 1.9 the gap to Max Verstappen behind P2. And now coming towards turn 15. There goes Fernando Alonso, got the one Rebels now, Fernando. And there goes Hamilton now up into P5. Fernando Alonso now onto the, he's up to P3. Ahead of Sergio Perez. Final turn we go, and there we go, and the F1 in sight, powered by AWS, says that the pit window is open, and we're on to the end lap, and we are 11 laps remaining of the final time, the British Grand Prix here at Silverstone. As we go towards turn 3, right there, over there, past right there where Hamilton got contact by Kimi Räikkönen. And into Hamilton, and we go towards Hamilton Straight.
Some of this energy, come on.
As we come past towards Hamilton Straight at turn 5, and now we go towards turn 6. And now the middle U-turn they go at turn number 7. And then we go up towards turn number 8, up towards Albi. Now we make our way down towards Cox at turn 9. And a little bit off track too, but we are back on course. We don't move up in the middle sector, but we have to come into the pit. So Hamilton's up to P5. We go around Carlos Blackshoo's British Grand Prix winner, Carlos Sainz. So Hamilton, the 7-time champ, now up into P5, but I have to come into the pit lane. And we're into the pit lane now. And Max Verstappen's coming in as well. So Max Verstappen is into the pit lane. So does Fernando Alonso. Sergio Perez stays out. Fernando Alonso also comes into the pit lane. And Lewis Hamilton stays out. Here we go. Give me mediums, quick.
Right, let's go.
Wow, 2.4 this time.
Faster than we were expecting.
And you don't want the wheel to come off. And there we are now back into P5 because Latchfield stays out. Leclerc stays out. But Lance hasn't stopped yet. There goes Lando Norris stays out, so does Ocon and Valtteri Bottas.
Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
Alright, let's finish the race through the compound. And now we are 10 laps to the end of the British Grand Prix for the final time. So here we go, and we're back into, and we're down into P8 because I have to come into the pit lane into Hamilton Straight. Because I have to come into the pit lane for medium tires. And here we come now on Valtteri Bottas for 7th place, but Bottas has not yet come into the pit lane. Max hasn't come into the pit lane yet. Max has already boxed for mediums. He's now down into P10. And we go down towards Cox. Here we go now on Valtteri Bottas, 7th place. But we don't have DRS, but we are in DRS range on Valtteri Bottas, but we don't have DRS, and Lewis Hamilton is in the pit lane.
In the pits now.
So Lewis Hamilton is in the pit lane for medium tires. Valtteri Bottas is coming in as well. And we made our pit stop because we have to finish the race through the compound through the medium tires. Box up, here we go. Final turn we go, crossing the start finish line, and we are 9 laps remaining of the British Grand Prix. Medium tires come on with Sergio Perez and Lewis Hamilton. And Lance fits the hard tires. Max is now up into P2. Sergio Perez. Now Max Verstappen's up to P2. Oh, we go over the curves. And we stay down to P. And they go to Perez. But that's our wonders bumping against winner. But won the Grand Prix and the Charles has won the Grand Prix. We're still going to try to be world champion. Now Once again. And 3 behind P2. He's not in DRS. He's out of here. He's out of DRS range on. So, trying to. Here we go. Hey, hold a little way. And the final across the office, like 8 laps remaining of the final time.
Okay, so we're leaving our teammate by 13 with 5 seconds.
To listen to our teammate behind P5. Just into P5 right now. Then the top 5 now. Hamilton straight, turn number 5. And now coming to turn number 6. And now into turn 7. And now Africa Zombies. Towards Cops at turn 9. Good to go. And moving towards turn 15, we are pulling away from the two-time world champion Max Verstappen and the two-time champ Fernando Alonso with Sergio Perez and Lewis Hamilton over the curves again, coming to 16 and 17. The bus stops again. Final turn at turn 18, Costa Santos line, and we are 7 laps remaining. All the final time, the British Grand Prix. But they did. So, as they either a complete breaking point. So the final turn into what's Hamilton straight, turn number 5. Good to go. Okay. And there's we got a yellow flag, way behind us. As we go towards Albies and down towards Cops, yellow flag now out towards Albies as we make our way down towards Cops. And it must be Fernando Alonso is out of the Grand Prix. Fernando Alonso is out of the race. Oh my goodness, Fernando Alonso is out of the Grand Prix. So now we got Fernando Alonso is out of the race. So that puts Lewis Hamilton up into P4. Now Perez is back onto the podium. And now Leclerc is up into P5. Wow, it's going to hurt some money. Not really more. Oh yeah. 60 70, the bus came to the final turn. We go across the start finish line. 6 laps remaining of the British Grand Prix for the final time. Oh, here we go. Yeah. And to Hamilton straight again at turn number 5. So we're 4 laps remaining of the British Grand Prix. Yellow flag at turn 7 and towards Albies. So yellow flag at 7 at the U-turn and towards Albies. There's Fernando back there at the panic pits. Green flag ahead of us at the end of Albies. And now as we're heading down towards Cops at turn number 9. So it's not Hamilton, it was Fernando Alonso and the Aston Martin already out of the race. Because it looks like Fernando might have blew the engine, I think. Fernando's already blew the engine. 6.1 the gap to Max Verstappen behind P2. There we go. And turn 15. here we go to the bottom chicane, 6 to 17. Oh, too much curves. Can we save it? Yes, we saved it. We are. And we still on course as we cross the finish line. Still clean 12 laps, and we are 5 to the end of the final time. The Abu Dhabi of the British Grand Prix here at Silverstone. So they did tell them I just said, Patrick Allwang's back, that was last Monday. Into turn 5 towards Hamilton Straight.
Okay, that's us with 5 laps of fuel remaining. 5 laps of fuel left.
Alright, 5 laps of fuel left now as we go to turn 6 and now turn number 7. And 2.0, the gap, Max Verstappen behind P2. Now Sergio Perez, there goes Hamilton now, good DRS, and now Hamilton's now gets the job done. Now the 7th place champion on through, now Lewis Hamilton's up in the P3 ahead of Sergio Perez.
Take button 4, it's time to utilise some of this energy, come on.
No, Mark, I haven't got over, I'm not ready to use overtake because I'm trying to pull away from Max Verstappen. And to turn 14 we go, we don't move up in the middle sector. And now here comes Max Verstappen. So behind us, he's straight into DRS range. Up towards turn 15. And now coming to 16 and 17, the bus up chicane. There goes Sergio Perez, and now he's now back in front of Lewis Hamilton. Now he's back onto the podium. Final turn at turn 18. Now we're 4 laps remaining of the Abu Dhabi Grand. 4 laps remaining of the British Grand Prix here at Silverstone. So we're going 18 laps at Silverstone into Hamilton Straight. And personal best in the opening sector as we go to turn number 6. But here comes Max. And there goes Hamilton, DRS again, side by side with Sergio Perez, trying to keep Hamilton back. And now Sergio Perez is going to stay out in front. Now Sergio Perez will stay ahead of Lewis Hamilton. Now Hamilton's still trying, but he just can't get close enough. So he did think the ability to let Sergio Perez stay ahead. So we're after 4 laps to the next line, 3 laps to the end now. Coming to turn 15. Oh, and off the track is in, but we're back on course. Just 16 and 17 over the curve. And another over the curve. There goes Hamilton, DRS again, and now he will get the job done. Hamilton now back onto the podium, back into P3. 340 laps complete. 3 laps to the end of the final time, the British Grand Prix here at Silverstone. Just 3 laps to the end. All right, cross finish line. We are 3 laps to the end of the final time for the British Grand Prix here at Silverstone. Oh no, and as a big spin, here comes the little flash spotter. Here comes the flashback. And we have flashback number 7 for the final time as we go so deep going into turn 3. But here comes Max. He's now behind us. And so that means we're going to have the time to use overtake to defend on Max Verstappen. Max is back in DRS range on us. He's going to get DRS on us. We don't move up in the opening sector, and we have to switch off the overtake. So we're going to 6 now, turn 7. And now Max back out of DRS range on us. So he's trying to get around us. In towards Albies. And moving towards Cops at turn 9, where Max Verstappen crashed. That's towards Cops after he got hit by Lewis Hamilton. They give Lewis Hamilton his 2nd time penalty for that collision. For Hamilton, supposed to be penalized back in 2019, but back in 2021 he didn't being penalized. So, and Max has got DRS again, but I don't think he's going to be close enough. Here we have it now. He's out of DRS range, but he is still in DRS range. On Lewis Hamilton. And there goes Sergio Perez. Now he's finally back in front, and now gets the job down. Now Perez, he's got the 7-time champ back onto the podium. 2 laps to go now. And now we're 2 laps to go of the British Grand Prix for the final time. Next on line will be the final lap. Trying to stop the 2-time champ Max Verstappen. Oh, we just have another spin. Here comes the flashback. And flashback number 8 for the final time of the stream. A little bit, it's like we tapped the throttle too early. That's made a spin. To DRS us again. He's got to get this again. And here he comes, going to the inside again, and he has to back off it. We stay ahead of him. Max back down there again, and we stay ahead. So, into turn 7 we go. So we're 2 laps to go. Final lap next time by. Enters Albies. Max is still behind us. Here he comes. Oh, here he comes. Trying to go to the outside, heading towards Cops. He can't get around us, and we stay ahead again of Max Verstappen. Hey, what's this? I'm going to try and take Max Verstappen out. Because we have to stop Max Verstappen. Let's try to get, so you're going to try and help Hamilton.
Just 2 laps of fuel remaining now.
And Max has got DRS again. And he hits us, and here comes the flashback. Flashback number 9 for the final time. Hope we don't get too many flashbacks. It is what it is. And there goes Max to the DRS, and now he is back into the lead into P1.
Okay, we lost the position. Trying to keep focus.
And we're back into P2. Let's just press the wrong button. Let's see. So, and now we'll, as we make our way to the bus stop chicane. As we come to the final turn to start the final lap of the race.
Okay, final lap. Let's go. Final lap.
We've got 18 laps, so we have to try. So I think tomorrow we have to try again. So. Oh, the slipping and sliding, but we saved it. DRS open on Max Verstappen again for the lead. And personal best in the opening sector. Oh, we just hit into the back, and here comes the flashback. And it's going to be the 10th, and here comes the 10th flashback at the final time. Flashback. And then if we take Max Verstappen out of the race and towards Cops, then always we have to be penalized, right? You know, like, because we don't want to do that, because that will be very mean, because it is so naughty. You don't want to do that. So you gotta let, I think next time Hamilton should need to let Max Verstappen through. That's what you do. And there we go. Time for the inside of Max Verstappen. We got the job done. We got a second warning for collision with Max Verstappen. And Hamilton's onto the podium for now. Let's see what he does. But Sergio Perez is going to get back in front, and we got a third warning for corner cutting. As we go too deep. And he hits us, and here comes the, and it's going to be, and here comes the 11th flashback. Then flashback number 11 for the final time of the stream. But I don't think Hamilton's going to be on the podium, so across the finish line too. And we win the British Grand Prix at Silverstone.
Great stuff. We set a target, and you hit it.
Yeah, we did. But good news is we just passed, so unbelievable. And we're the driver of the day, and here is Aquix Jakes. And double point finish for Red Bull.
A fantastic British Grand Prix.
Yeah, Mercedes.
What a performance it was from our race winners today.
Mercedes are happy.
Anthony Davidson, a resounding treat today. What set them apart from the rest?
Thanks, hey, thanks, Sergio.
Stood out as a driver with tons of confidence on the track. I think their ability to keep their cool.
Oh, yeah, it will be a double podium finish for Red Bull.
Capitalise on the mistakes.
Jumpy.
Giving them the opportunity to make their way to the top spot with ease.
And I can see the drivers starting to approach the podium for the victory celebrations. A real team victory today. Everyone
Max
plays their part.
Verstappen.
Congratulations then to Mercedes, your race winners today.
I guess Lewis Hamilton will have to watch us on the top step podium, so he won't be on the podium. So, yay! The takeover of the British Grand Prix trophy is now mine. Time for the champagne. They tried to get podium finish Lewis, but it didn't work. So you got P4 finish.
That is us done today. We'll be following these drivers throughout the season. Join us next time for more action.
Thanks, Accurate Shake. So we win the British Grand Prix 29 minutes and 13 seconds with the detail fast lap of the race 133.505. Max Verstappen in second place. Sergio Perez will round up the podium. P2, P3 for Red Bull. Lewis Hamilton, our teammate at his hometown, comes home in fourth, and will round up the points. And one retirement, we lost Fernando Alonso, so he'll get no points for that. That was good. The end of the British Grand Prix after check everything, and then we'll wrap up our stream. There's more goals. Yep. Yeah, because we found this guy. He's our... Okay, we haven't got this yet. It's time to check the garage really quick. We got 17 items. They give us 17. And we gotta check on them very quick, without going too fast. Right? Oh dear, that's not gonna help. We gotta help these. Oh, we don't need that. We got to dismantle it. Bye bye. Do we need this? No, we're gonna dismantle it. Yay, sticker. No boost. Okay. No. Now let's give this one a boost. 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 And boost. But unfortunately, we have to dismantle this one. Bye! No, we have to dismantle this. Bye! No, bye. I want to keep Miguel first. But I still want to tell. No. Yay! That give us more stickers. Oh, we get new done that. I'm not going to get this one. Bye! Yeah, we want this one. Let's continue. Thank you, Briley Elliott. Let's go to this one. So we gotta get lucky. Let's check Princess stickers before we finish. Okay, 4 more to go. But we already got this one, so yeah, 3 more to go. This one. This one. Means 1 more sticker left to go. But we already got the stream. What do we need? Yeah, we need that, because that's what we need. The 1 sticker. Yep, that's what we need. Continue. And we need this one as well. Okay. Let's continue. Alright, that's enough for that. Let's go back for right here, because I want to get more of these. Let's see what we need. Okay. There's more to do. And it's going to be this track at Singapore. Alright, that's all we have now. I think we'll come back to that tomorrow. Alright, I think that is gonna do it for our True Stream. We'll be back here tomorrow on the Thursday True Stream. On the Thursday stream, I should say. I'm Wizard Goalie of Crazy Day. Good night, everyone. Take care. Bye-bye.